Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It helps us more than you could imagine.
I'll tell you one reason why we're actually filming this video a little bit later than we usually do, and it's because I had to go to the dentist.
Yeah, you did. Do you have any feelings when you went?
No, but I do have one next week.
Did you have a hygiene thing?
A hygiene thing.
Yeah, they get all the plaque off, don't they? It's
class.
My God.
It is class, but it's so uncomfortable.
Tell me it doesn't hurt. It hurts, doesn't it?
It does hurt. It does hurt. It does hurt
so bad.
Bro, and you know what they do? Okay, so I've got a question for you, right? You're laying in the dentist chair, right?
Yeah. She sat on top of you as well.
No, I went to the dentist. That's a brothel chair.
That's what
I'm... So she leans over, right? Right, and do you make eye contact with them, or are you okay? 3 options. Are you closing your eyes?
I don't close my eyes.
You make an eye contact with them, or are you finding like the small gap in between the faces that are like looking over you and you're just staring into the ceiling?
No, what I do is I look into the bright light and blind myself.
Right, why do you do that then?
Because then you can't see what's going on.
It's true.
Yeah, so the lights are coming over, just staring some, bro.
The 2 ladies that I had today, I realized I much prefer women dentists than guy dentists.
I prefer women in everything. I swear to God, guys are dog water at most things that involve another human.
Like caring, like being a doctor.
Guys, you're great at fixing cars and sinks. And if I need a new dishwasher, I'll get a man to carry it into the house.
Right.
Okay. Or myself. Probably not myself.
Definitely not yourself.
Not myself. But, women, when it comes, you need a woman's touch. Okay. When I'm getting a massage, I booked a guy once.
Yeah.
Dog water.
Really?
Awful.
Was it really bad?
Yeah. And I keep saying dog water because I don't want to say dog
don't
want to get demonetized. It was awful. I gave him a 5-star review, but it was awful. But when you get the woman, it's just... They know what they're doing.
She caresses it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a different vibe. And you're right. The skin is softer.
I'm telling you, man. They just know what they're doing.
You get the Donny with the calluses and everything, and like the blisters on his hands, just like scratching your back. Yo, you need to chill. David, get your hands off my back.
Although Barber, you always want to get the Donnies. Used to have a female cut my hair when I was younger.
Yeah. How did that go?
Lad, I did not get many women, so.
Yeah. Maybe that was a plan. Maybe she wanted you all for herself.
She was a 55-year-old woman. I was a 12-year-old boy. Not sure.
Okay, let's leave that. Let's leave that where it was. But yeah, I went to the dentist and it was just one of them ones. I was sat there, and by the way, like they're poking away at like your gums and stuff. She's like, "Don't be alarmed if there's a bit of blood, right?" And when they go, "Oh, you can rinse your mouth out." I went and rinsed my mouth. I swear to God, I just spat out a pint of blood. Literally, I just. Like that, and I was like, "This is disgusting."
When you go to the dentist and they ask you to do that, what you're just talking about when you spit. I was spitting, it dribbles down my chin. It's well awkward.
Because can you not? Because you're numb.
Because I'm all numb. Because I had loads of shit done. And I've got so much blood. I'm there. It's just coming down my chin, and she's like, there.
Yeah, just wiping you like a baby. Yeah, no, that's embarrassing.
That's nice. Yo, fantasy though. Check me out. It would be great to like bang a dentist. Or a teacher, or
what at the place of the place of work, or as just in general.
Yeah, or like maybe you get a number and it just and you're like, damn, I just got my dentist's number. Now I'm about to go pipe.
Yeah, that is definitely. Well, I mean, there's like 1,000 pornos where that's like a thing.
Yeah,
right?
I know. It never happens though. So unrealistic.
I see. The thing is, I read a lot of Reddit, okay? And on Reddit, like, you genuinely hear stories about, like the pizza delivery man getting piped.
Yeah.
Like, he's given that work to, like, some, like, 45-year-old lady. And I'm thinking, like...
That'd be a good YouTube video. Pretending to be a pizza delivery man, and trying to pipe.
I don't think that's a popper. I don't think that's a popper line. I think it might be for the wrong platform. But
that's a good point.
Yeah, I would like to know actually how often this happens. Like in terms of stories like this, has anyone went to deliver something and then the lady's gone, come inside?
Yeah, because
if that happens, I would think it's a prank. Okay, I want to talk about something new, by the way.
Yeah,
and it's something to do with my boy Lux.
Yes, I know what you're going to talk about.
Go on then. What am I talking about?
So obviously, we all know that Lux's nudes got leaked on Twitter last night. Massive meat set.
But other than that,
so if this happens, what Lux is doing, it'll be the greatest thing.
Wait, what is Lux doing?
I'm about to say.
Okay, sorry.
Let me build up to it.
Yeah,
damn, man.
Sorry.
It'll be the greatest thing to ever happen to any YouTuber it'll be the greatest thing in YouTube history. because it's possible that Lux may be going to the moon.
And that's not even like clickbait.
And this ain't even that, we're not capping on the Lord's name
no.
at all. This is 100% could be happening. He has entered into, let's call it a competition.
Yep.
Where you have to, I think they're taking 4 people to the moon. I think that's the right number. And essentially what you had to do is submit, your application, tell him what you're about, blah, blah, blah. And he got through to the next round. If I'm correct in saying this, the next round he had to make a video about why he should go to the moon. Obviously explained everything about himself. He's got his own brand, all that kind of stuff.
He said, like, he's obviously, his first shoe drop was called, like, Moon, or, like,
Moonless. He's
Moonless, that was it.
Was it Moonless and Exuberance?
But
and the next
he
one
was
Moonless.
essentially, he's inspired by the moon.
Yeah, he's just told them how much he loves space, everything
Yeah.
he does. He's made an entire brand that sells out shoes kind of around.
He would like to
the
be
whole thing.
inspired by,
Yeah, and not only that, but I think Callux is such a good candidate for it. He's a business owner. He's creative, a cancer survivor. Like this Donny has been through shit, and he's just built different.
Mate, I think
he loves
he'd be
space.
great.
We know he does. We've had him on the podcast, and he loves it. He loves it. He really does.
So, Chip, I know you would absolutely kill to be on that flight.
I kill Callux.
So wait,
though.
why did you not apply? Like, what happened? Why aren't you on
So
that
check
plane?
me out. I didn't even know. I knew about this one about Mars, right? I knew about the Mars one. I didn't know they were doing one for the moon. And I just got a message saying, yo, Callux, have you seen Callux's tweet? I think it might have been from you, actually, or someone in a group chat. And I've gone and looked at it, and he said all that stuff about him going to me. I'm like, what the fuck? I've gone and checked the website instantly. Application is closed. I was gutted. But in fairness, I don't really think I would get through.
I don't know.
There's not much going on. I don't know.
I
own a podcast,
I'm a Fortnite player. I'd like to get a game of Fortnite on the moon.
I'm
trying to crank 90s on the moon.
That video would bang.
That would be a serious pop.
You know what's crazy about it all, though? Obviously, if Callux does get selected, he's going to have to go through like maybe a 1-2 year training progress. He's going to have to become
Is that actually
physically,
what it will be?
I'm pretty sure. Like, actually, you have to be physically super fit. You can't send someone to the moon if they don't know what they're doing.
No, I get that.
He's going to have to...
But I heard that you own... the trip isn't very long.
I don't think it is. I swear it's like 4 days there, 4 days back.
How is that even a thing? How do you get to the moon in 4 days? That's outrageous.
Because it is just it is just all essentially like a tourist trip, right? They're not going there to set
Imagine
up camp.
I'm booking my flights to the moon. That's what we're going to be saying to.
That's essentially what it is. I guess it's like a test for that, but they're not going there setting up or anything.
That's crazy, man.
I actually don't. They are getting off on the moon, right?
I don't know the details.
I actually don't know that. Are they just going to do a flyby, going to...
Nah, bro.
Surely they're getting on.
Bro, you gotta step. Man has to step on the moon in his no-two ways.
And it is going to be after the NASA trip, because NASA are going back in like 2024, right?
I have no idea, mate.
I actually have very high faith that Callux might be end up going.
I think and if any of the selectors are watching, please send our boy up there.
Yeah. Best choice.
It is honestly an amazing choice, and he's going to document it so well.
Yeah. Oh no, this will be the best publicity they could ever get.
Yeah.
They've sent up a guy that owns his own brand, which is really successful, YouTuber, cancer survivor. He's got everything going for him. This is the guy to send. Or it's either that, you send Barry, who's got fucking 10 8-star GCSEs up.
Oh, mate, no one cares about
No
Barry.
one cares about Barry.
Bro, we care about the cancer survivor.
Yeah,
Lux.
the boy. Send him up there.
He might even take a little Bitcoin up with him and leave it on the moon. That'd be class.
Yeah, or wear his moonless no two ways.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's so many options, so many variables here.